Welcome to a very special show where you have two real tired people. It's exciting.
Sleep.
Yes. But we're going to bring our A game for you because you're here and we are here to entertain / educate you people.
Absolutely, Dan. Let's do this thing.
Absolutely. I am joined by my good friend, Absolutely Ash. Hello.
Hello.
You are my Gen Z interpreter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. This isn't an uncommon title that I've been assigned, so.
Yeah. Ash is kind of our internal, hey, what does this new slang mean?
It happens more often than you think, but it's very fun, so.
We have a good solid, couple years where you'll be in the know, and then suddenly you'll be right where I am, not knowing anything.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun drop-off.
It's
that's
quick.
Gonna be, yeah.
It happens very quick. Just suddenly you're like, oh, these freaking teenagers. Oh, no.
Oh, no. What happened here?
Exactly.
That's like a whole ceremony.
Yeah, it's a tiny little violin in your head that starts playing as your youth finally dies.
Oh, great. I'm so excited.
It's so dark. I'm in such a dark headspace today. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, what energy are we bringing here, Dan?
Spicy! We're bringing spicy!
Spicy!
I see FNAF in the chat.
John is here.
Yeah, John's here. Bombois is here.
Ooh.
Which, if you guys don't know, Bombois, Shannon, who was editing my Let's Play channel, is also now helping us over at Theorist. So, sick as hell. I don't know why she is not on the Discord. That's just something for later. That's a different conversation. Yeah, that's a different conversation I don't want to have on stream.
Fair.
So now I'm going to do this fantastic thing where I start shouting out people, and when I say a name, just yell hello. Ash?
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
It's going to be very fast, so just keep it coming, all right?
Okay. Yeah, ready.
All right. Starting with Mathtron 5000.
Hello.
Magpie, MCO7, Anime Mixer, Jade Theorist, Trash
Hello.
Panda Rabby, Raging Zekron, ATG, The Illogical Fallacy, Jazzium, Pupcat is Oscar.
Hello.
Zirku, Lola, Kimberly, Ima, Tomix, Shadow Koopa, Shiha, The X-Men, Film Fanatics, Kendra, Kyson, Ultman, Kaizor, Adam, Walnut, I already got ATG, Fable Rain, Moist Melons, Cloned Gamers, Scarlet Day, Odd Night, Danny Gamer, Epic Tiger, Davy Jones, ZZ, Emerald Gist, Luigi Mario, Marionette Puppet Master, Scottish, Davy Jones, I already got Davy Jones, ZZ, Keys, Somebody Weird,
Hello.
Jacob Current,
Hello.
Attack on Katang,
Hello.
Taco, Eggland Art,
Hey.
Paxson, Thomas,
Hi.
Marsal Star,
Heyo.
Mapachi, Tomix,
Hi.
I think,
Hi.
Epic Tiger, Simp New. That took everything out of me. That was the stream. Corey Miller.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. Mac Attack? 8 Tack? I think that's Mac Attack.
Hi.
Boy, howdy. Rabbit Frame, hello.
Hi.
The Dr. Francis. Cypher Space. We're getting it. We're done. Okay, we got him.
Okay, yeah.
Langley Strangly. Sorry, one more. Game Bonsai, hello. Damn it, Starfire Seraphim, it keeps going.
There's just more and more, Dan. When will it
Shameka
end?
Robinson, hello. All right. So today, guys, we have a very special stream for you because I know that Matt already did this on GTLive, going through the GTLive Iceberg. So
Yes.
we're going to explore that a bit. Personally, I admittedly don't know as much as Ash is going to know. So,
Hey.
I'm going to do my best, but we're then going to flip it, and we're going to dive into the just Theorist iceberg that I found on the Game Theorist subreddit, which I know a lot more of because I've just been with the company longer.
Ooh, I like that. Way to turn the tables on me.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I had something to say, so I wasn't like, Ash, what does this mean? Ash, what does this mean?
Yeah. Okay, fair.
Ash, what does this mean?
And they're like, damn, please explain. I've never seen ever, please.
Game Theory Iceberg Editor Edition. Hey, look, if someone on the subreddit
Ooh.
ever drops a editor edition of the Iceberg, I will come back. I will bring one of my editors with me. It's probably just going to be Jerica, and then we'll talk about it.
We need to get y'all on the couch.
Yeah. You just live on the other side, and I don't know if it's really hard to convince Matt that, hey, I need to be out there for a week. Jiro X, hello and welcome. We need an editor couch. Yeah, I mean, we just do GTLives where I just call in. Easy. Easy. I say from my end, knowing that Ash has to deal with all of this.
Hey, for you, it's worth it, Dan.
Oh,
I'll do it for you.
You are the best.
Got you, bestie.
Oh, incredible. Hold on. I got to go back to this because I set up the wrong scene. Give me a minute. Ash, is there anything you would like to say before we dive in? So anything important going on?
Let's see. Well, for one, apologies for my mic quality. My computer just decided, screw you, no mic input, suffer. And I said, oh, okay, that's fine. So we improvise, but that's me. Quick on my feet, always thinking. But I actually saw a good omen this week. I encountered what I call, and I'll have to tell Matt this at a later date, the gas rat. There's a local gas station that I go to, and sometimes there's a little rat that like runs along, like weaves through the pumps. And I just know in my heart and soul that when there's a gas rat sighting, that the best is yet to come. So I'm sharing the gas rat energy with all of y'all. And, you know, I'm just excited to be on this stream with my good friend Dan. So that's about that.
All right. Well, you want to know something? Let's go gas rat. Hey, rats, fantastic pets. Just as a side note. They're great.
They are, yes. I've never had one, but I can only imagine.
They're wonderful, and they'll just hang out on your shoulder. It's great.
Oh,
and they're clean
like
because you
Pokemon.
keep them indoors. That in case.
yes. Right. For
Okay.
sure.
I have the this is made by GTLive,
Woo!
which they've been in this chat before. Don't know where they are now, but if they stumble in, we'll be like, yo, what's up? You know?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Drama Llama Theatrics. I'm late. What have I missed? Nothing. Other than Gas Rat. Gas Rat's here. In our
The
hearts.
gas rat. In our heart or in our soul, it's a state of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, GTLive's asleep? No!
Oh no!
Okay, so if they watch the VOD, GTLive, I hope you had a wonderful night. But
Yes.
you hurt me.
Oh no!
But I forgive you.
Forgiveness.
I hope
Can
you
you
enjoy.
imagine?
I hope. Sweet Hamilton
Amazing.
reference.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It was there, and I decided, well, I could take it. I also couldn't. I could choose not to, but I went for it.
And you shouldn't regret it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't they also run the unofficial game? I don't know if GTLive is the one that runs it, but I don't know. Jade Theorist, all caps. Yes, Hamilton reference. Followed with Ash, you didn't throw away your shot.
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Okay. Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Because I believe this is some of the easiest stuff because it's like GTLive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that one. I've heard of that.
I haven't. Never heard of it.
Okay. So it's this really fun thing where in the early days, one Matthew Patrick and one Stephanie Patrick would live stream like every single day. And sometimes there'd be these two little guys in the background, and they'd be doing like tech and production stuff. And we blame one of them, but that's a story for later.
Whoa, that's further in.
I said it's for later.
Okay.
I'm giving you, it's like the introductory portion of like when you just start an RPG and you put in, that's a story for later to like build intrigue. I'm trying to build some intrigue. Yeah. So, you know.
You could also just, it's also like, hey, press A to accept. And it's just like, yeah, I know this.
Do I need to repeat this? And you just go like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good. But you accidentally select the wrong one and it explains the entire thing.
It's like, you can't double tap A for it to go through the text faster. So you watch it just slowly appear across your screen in agony. Yes. Just screaming eternally. Anyway, it was live, right? And that was the purpose of the name. And then one day, it wasn't.
And now it's GT not live.
Yeah, which you'll see if you move your eyeballs from the left side to the right side.
Whoa!
Right?
It's insane. Okay, we should probably speed this up or we're never going to get through.
We're never going to get anywhere. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, the top layer is pretty easy. I will say that Mirror Matt is no longer there. Right?
R.I.P. He's not dead, but, you know, he's in a different realm, so.
He's banned to the Shadow Realm. And then, you know, Steph doesn't hop on very much anymore, and it's not live anymore. But, you know, someday.
Where, hey, I set, you know, a new quota where we are going to be live at least once a month.
Ooh. And
so far, since I said that, we have completed 2 out of 2 months of going live. So
let's go.
Let's go. So, besties, keep your eye out for more streams to come in the future. Let's go.
Let's go.
Trying to reactivate the live stream hype. So that's where we're at.
I and Jade Theorist has a good point here. I need another kindergarten game just so I can have Steph play Nugget again. I miss
the Nugget voice. Oh, a classic.
I got to sneak him into one theory recently within the last year. I cannot for the life of me tell you which one it was, but he was there.
But it was there, and that's what matters.
More streams, more gas rat?
Yeah, more gas rat. You know, and maybe, and you know, we can have this conversation here. But I haven't told Matt about the gas rat yet.
Okay.
So maybe I'll slide that in, and then you and me and the rest of this little crew is gonna know about the gas rat. So
I think
you know.
I think we'll come up with a word or a phrase or something. So in the first recording of a GT not live that you do, you just turn to him and say the phrase, and he'll look at you. He'll do his Matt like, what? And you'll be like, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love that. I'm 100% on board with that idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Gas Rat is now the GT editor's new punk rock band. I'm sorry, it's Ash's first before it ever goes to the editors.
I'll pass it off. I'll be y'all's like manager or something.
Oh, perfect.
I'm open to that.
Yeah, okay, that sounds great.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's.
I assume you're going to be. Yeah, we'll continue. We can build upon this lore later.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so now we move into the second one, and this is the updated version because I'm finally there, baby.
Woo!
Because I found the old one. I found the old one. I was like, oh, I'm not in it, and then I found updated. Boom. So anyway, head editor Dan is a guy.
Really?
He's just.
Can you tell me about him?
He's got his other channel that does some stuff when he feels like it.
Oh, okay. So one of those types.
Yeah, chronically tired.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Okay. Yeah.
And then I miss clap and a halves. I don't see them very often. I don't. Granted, I don't watch every GTLive because it's hard to listen to Matt for an entire day and then casually sit down and watch Matt for another hour.
Okay. Well, I understand.
do you guys ever do clap and a half?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We clap and a half. I think there's been a little bit of like clap and a half resurgence. With like the live streams coming back for sure. But like, I don't know, over the past couple months, there's been, I guess, few months, more than 2. There's been some claps and a half sprinkled in there, stab and a half. It goes pretty crazy.
I remember stab and a half. Why do I remember? I feel like we had a stab and a half at some point in time when I was out there. I don't remember. It all blends together.
Yeah, GTLive is a blur, and you get lost in the haze, and that's part of the magic.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then here's an advertisement for Theoryware. So glad we could plug it.
Lame. Love that.
Charity streams. I'm assuming we're talking about the St. Jude stuff. I'm trying to remember if we've ever done a charity stream outside of those. I mean, definitely before St. Jude, but like, man, St. Jude is such a production.
Heard. That was before my time.
I think we stopped doing them as soon as you joined because like that had everyone involved and we just could not get a hold of Jason and Matt. Just couldn't. They were so bogged down with it. Also, I'm trying to make sure that I keep my I'm like, don't break NDA. Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Gotta sort through the information, the little brain files, figure out what's declassified.
Yeah, what you guys don't see is tiny little Dans and Ashes in our head running around, like, checking filing cabinets for things.
Yeah, like the SpongeBobs.
Yeah, like the you know the SpongeBobs from the Sponge Show.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I'm so glad we're still blaming Jason.
Oh yeah. It's, of course. We can't live without it.
Yeah, absolutely a problem. And that, what is Phony? I don't know that one. Oh no, I ruined everything.
Oh, you don't know the Phony? Oh wow, that's profound. I love that.
Well, good.
The Phony. I love that. The Phony originated from an episode we did on this like Mandela catalog. Half of it was a teaser for season 4 episode like 3 through 3.
Yeah.
And the rest was a fan game. And Matt said Amongst Us. I laughed at it. Mirror Matt laughed at it. We started going on like off-brand Among Us names. We came up with Betwixt Y'all. And instead of an imposter, it's a phony. So that's the imposter in Amongst Us or Betwixt Y'all.
Betwixt Y'all.
Yeah, man, it's classic. It's like everyone's wearing like big big hats and sipping sweet tea, and it's all very southern. And the Nick Cage movie, right? I promise the segue makes sense. I promise.
This makes sense? Okay, go on.
So the Nick Cage movie, I saw it. It was part of like, the movie theater was built into a mall, right?
Yeah.
And I walked past this cart with my friends, and they're selling Among Us's. And I was like, I need one. And they had the yellow ones. I got overcharged for that Among Us, by the way. It was supposed to be $12, and I paid $20.
Jesus.
But it was yellow, and I was like, oh my gosh, it blends in with the Peepatoos. So I bring my Among Us into the Nick Cage movie, and then bring it into the GTLive studio. And he's just stayed there ever since. And that's the Phony.
Got it. I'm there.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Yep.
I figured out. Look, and chat, for you that don't watch GTLive, consider this one big pitch to go watch it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the energy.
Because, I mean, things get out of hand on those streams. Also, I would like to point out that Chris is on here. Chris used to be part of the team that ran GTLive. But he has since left, and so I may or may not have went and replaced his picture on the set with my picture, because I know that I wouldn't get out there very often, and I needed to make sure that Matt he's reminded that I'm the one that makes him look good.
Oh, sometimes I forget that we did that. That was because we did that for his birthday.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Yeah, because I did, like, everyone had gotten him presents. I was like, well, I wasn't able to get him something. So
Dan and I, like, run outside, and we're like, well, we could recreate Chris's picture in the GTLive studio. So we put him in front of some greenery and, like, take a bunch of pictures. Dan runs to Walgreens and prints it out, and he signs it with the same message Chris did. Yeah,
we still need to get Chris back on the set too, because I also
I agree.
I feel bad that I was like, hey Chris, screw you, I'm taking your spot. It was not the intent. I just wanted Matt to have just a good picture of me to remind him.
No, of course. And I put Chris's picture on set originally as, like, a tribute to my predecessor, for setting down the vibes, like, much appreciation. And that's where I hid the dry erase markers when I started doing the drawings, because Chris always did the drawings for GTLive. So he would defend the artistic utensils. And I need to bring him back.
Yeah.
But trying to figure out the best way to do that in a way that looks fun and spunky.
We'll figure it out.
That's the goal.
And by we, I mean you. But I'll contribute a little bit if needed.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great reason for me to come out to the office.
Yes.
I have to help.
Right. It requires you to be there.
You're absolutely.
This cannot be done without you.
Better send an email tonight.
Yep. CC me on that, please.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so diving a little deeper in here, there's one
We're underwater now.
We're underwater. Also, the Dr. Francis, thank you so much for the $5, and I'll give you one, and then I'll give you another later. So here's my music, man. So it's just see if I can do it better than Matt. I don't think I can, but maybe. Music man. Pretty good.
I loved that.
Oh, thanks.
I'm happy for you. It was great.
I did my best, and 4 out of 10.
Oh, dang! Wow.
You made me so upset. I broke my chair.
Wait, what?
It's magnetic. I hit it I just hit it in a weird way. Oh, thank you for.
No.
Starfire is coming in and cleaning up. He's 16 out of 10. So with the 4 on top of it.
Good.
Bam. Good.
Boom.
Boom. Oh, Film Fanatics, of course, give me the... Film Fanatics will always have the low score for me. He's the one that brings me down to the normal human level.
Keeps you humble.
Keeps me humble. Game Bonsai coming with a -5 out of 10, so never mind, I feel terrible. But there's one thing that I want to address in this one, and that's immediately... the intro change, I'm assuming that's the, like, actual, like, GTLive intro thing. Right? Or is this something else?
I assume it's about the intro changes that have happened, or possibly about the intro changes that keep getting announced. And it's coming.
Oh.
It's gonna happen. It's in the works, you guys. Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. Oh, nope, it hasn't. Oh, well.
Look, here's the thing. Is I'm the one that made the current GTLive intro. That's
and
me.
And it's iconic.
I think it's okay.
Staying humble. I see.
It's like I look at it now, I'm just like, I could have done better. And the fact of the matter is like, Sedge is the guy. Like, he's the one that does the new intros, and he kills it every time. So it's like, we need to clear up Sedge so he can take care of it. You know?
Yeah, Sedge W, always.
Yeah, the GTLive intro is basically a sitcom intro. I was given the direction to try to do like a more of a talk show thing, and that's why it is what it is. But yeah, I like the original one the most. Like as an editor, I take the L on that.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, hi, Alyssa.
Hi. Alyssa?
Yeah.
Hi, Alyssa.
She's gone.
Oh.
Looking good. Nice. But yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of FNAF, there he is.
There he is. Look.
Go ahead,
John.
Yeah.
He makes his way into like every other GTLive now, and I truly don't know how he does it.
Does he just kind of hang out?
He just appears out of the couch. Actually, no.
I knew it.
Either he gets referenced in some way by Matt in conversation without him intending to, or Matt was watching his video on the screen and then we hit the volume button and then it's just John's video that we're playing with. And then John has been in a lot of like memes over the past, I guess, couple, I was going to say quarters. Oh, that's so corporate of me, Dan.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Well, look, Chad, there's just a point in time where, you know, you're in your career, and as much as you reject hearing quarters, the fact of the matter is like that's just how business works. It's like how people,
Lord.
It's like, oh, the game's coming out in Q1 or Q2. Like, it's not, it's corporate. So let's fight the man.
Gosh. Wow. That's humbling me now. This is a very humbling stream.
Oh, do you hear the violin? Is the violin starting up?
I know that symphony. I know that melody. No.
It's okay, you have time. It's a very long song.
It has begun.
Yeah. The thing is like as much as I hate corporate talk, like it to me as a creative, it's just hard to speak in that way. To talk about like, oh, I have a show, and then you have to go to a business and go like, oh, I have an IP for you.
There is that.
It's an important thing to learn if you want to get corporate people to give you the materials and the funding you need to make things happen. So,
yeah,
you know, you hate it. You hate to see it.
But also cringe.
Also synergy.
Ooh, synergy. That's a good
Synergy is a
word.
great word. I don't care that it's corporate. Synergy is great.
Synergy. Yes. I
Uh,
love, like, they went off on that one. They did.
yeah, absolutely. Like whoever came up with that word, they knew what they were doing.
Props
Absolutely.
to you.
I'm a business. Is this working? I think that's Lego Movie, if I remember correctly.
I need to refresh on that. Truly.
Geez, okay, this iceberg is really big. How do we speed this up in a way that is doable?
How about maybe there's a world where we set a timer and you pick a random thing and I have to explain it as fast as I can, and then we jump to the next thing, and then we try to get through that level in that set amount of time from the timer.
Okay, I was gonna say that, or we just pick and choose a little. We could start picking and choosing a bit more, which might be better. Because
okay, so
we don't need to talk
more chaotic route.
Yeah, like we don't need to talk about Skip, Amy, and Ryder. We know them. You should all know them.
We know them.
Hey, Amy's the creative director for Style Theory. Skip is the cat, and that's the most important thing. Like hashtag GTLive, we don't need to know. Gerard's speed running, was that when he did the Mario Maker thing? I don't remember.
You know, it could be anything.
It could be anything.
Gerard was speed running at a point, and that is all I could tell you.
Yeah, who's speeding through Mario twice. Got it. Yeah.
Cool.
There was the big VidCon GTLive. I remember that because I pulled a lot of clips for the intro. My God, I watched that specific one like 6 times to find what I needed. Are you Ash Pat?
So not currently. For Halloween, I dressed up as Matthew Patrick. And at first he didn't recognize that I was dressed up like him. Like I even mimicked his like sock wearing pattern
of
having
God.
Like a sock on one foot but not on the other. And he was like, "Wow, you look really good today." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then on GTLive, I was like, "Yep, what's up, guys? I'm dressed as Matt." And Matt was dressed as Matthias. So, very rare egos.
You don't see them. You don't see that one come out that often.
No, and that is totally fine in my opinion.
Raging Zekron. Yeah, we're talking about the completionist. Who I've met Gerard a couple times, and I've been nothing but awkward around him because whenever it's someone that I respect and want to like work with, foot in mouth immediately. And like I hear he's a super chill dude, but I'm very good at ruining that for myself. So if he ever sees this, I'm sorry for being awkward.
Oh, it'd be like that so hard.
Yeah, it'd be like
it's so due.
But more importantly, and last thing we need to just mention is tromboner.
Oh, that might be the most important thing.
That one might be the most important. Guys.
Yeah.
We're all tromboners.
Yeah.
Just trombone champ. Yes, the best game, my favorite GTLives. That's what's up.
Yes.
Put me on the couch more.
Denver witty banter.
Exactly. Witty banter, the thing that I tried to kill.
It really is one heck of a drug. It has a way of taking over when you're in that room. It's an energy that cannot be described, but only felt.
It's fun. And then you remember, oh, right, this needs to be a consumable product because people just probably want to watch us play the game.
Yeah.
Okay, then we start getting get a little deeper.
Ooh, okay. Here we go.
Of course, I don't know why Blame Jason isn't higher, to be honest.
Right?
I thought that
We
was...
still blame him frequently.
Yeah. Logo changes. Team Theorist trip. Is it just Matt talking about when we went and did stuff?
I think this is referring to Disney. I'm like 99% sure.
That was a great day.
Yeah.
That was the first time we met, right? In person?
Yes. Was it at Disneyland proper, or like did we meet briefly before that? I don't remember. I think we might have met at Disney.
I remember. I'm pretty sure we met at Disney, and I immediately went, Ash is delightful.
Oh, I thought y'all were the coolest. My voice was like all jank because I was getting over a bug, but I was like, I want to hang out with Dan and Alyssa. Like this awkward kid. I've only worked there for 3 weeks. I got left in the bathroom. I'm like trying so hard.
Oh my god, that's right. Oh. I forgot about that. Yikes.
It was such an experience. It was super fun. And it made me realize, like, I was like, oh wow. Yeah, like these are the people I want to work with. I have no idea how I got here, but I'm very happy that I am.
We're
happy
man, that you're here.
What a wild ride. Oh, thanks, Dan.
So I'm just go. I'm trying to go to the chat as often as I can because I of course want you guys. Oh, I just realized what you do. But first, I just wanted to make sure the chat remembers they're on this journey with us too.
Yeah, for sure.
Hanging out,
of course.
And then I just had a brilliant idea. Is like as we kind of describe stuff, if chat wants us to describe a specific thing, they can. Everyone say what you want us to cover as we're going down.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
So we can go into more detail. You guys like detail, right? Oh god, I did it again. I ruined everything.
You ruined everything.
Okay. The caffeine molecule. Here's the thing, is I know Matt drinks a lot of Diet Coke, and so of course caffeine is in his system, but he does not drink any coffee or anything that's truly meant as caffeine.
Yeah, there is that, and yet we do have him hanging up on the back wall.
Yep.
But he completes it.
He does.
The molecule completes it.
It's a great molecule. Let's just be really clear.
Yeah.
Describe the Industrial Revolution and its consequences. We're not gonna do that. But I could tell you right now the consequences is this iceberg's not gonna exist very long. Tell you that.
Ooh.
I think I maybe got a little too real there.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah. Caffeine molecule, Nugget. I miss Nugget so much. Just need to have a moment that we go, that was the best.
Nugget moment.
Ed Krause, were you on that one? Or was that Mirror Matt?
That was a Mirror Matt episode. I feel like that was not long before I hopped in.
Okay. Because I remember... So, it was Stock Guy, right? Ed Krause is Stock Guy, the stock guy that we always use?
Yes, with the blue shirt and the smile.
The stock guy that I introduced into everything.
Whoa!
I was the one who pulled him, and we've been using him ever since.
You're so influential.
just slightly. I mean, you stick around enough, and eventually you just are, right? And I remember being so confused when suddenly Matt was telling me to, give notes about Ed Krause. I'm like, who? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, the stock guy. I'm like, what?
That's really funny.
So I had to go back and watch. I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's just his name now.
Why are you telling me about this random man? Oh my god.
Also, on a side note, I can never meet this man.
No. We cannot face him.
No, if I ever meet him in person, whoever introduces me to him is dead to me. Just dead. You are written out of my life because you've ruined something very special for me.
Oh man. Ed Krause's existence feels like something that should not be, but it is. It has to be. It must.
Yep. It's just, he can never leave now.
Right.
Fun fact, Ed Krause is rapidly approaching your location as we speak. No.
It's like DoorDash. You see like the Ed Krause tracker. Estimated time of arrival.
It's
Ed
just
Krause is heading to you shortly.
It's just the movie It Follows or whatever it is, where it's just constantly moving towards me and I have to keep running or it'll kill me. Oh. Gabriel Porter, thank you for being a member for 20 months. Hi, Dan and Ash. I'm a huge fan of game theory and everything Team Theorist does on the side. Aw, thank you so much. Say again?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I said thanks.
Oh, okay,
to
great.
the lovely friend with the lovely message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's sprinkler time. I remember when sprinkler time started. You got to make sure that the sprinkler's working, you know?
Of course. And then do your funky little sprinkler dance.
Yeah, and I think they had like a very mediocre like water spray effect that they put on there. And I went like, ooh. I didn't do that. You have a bunch. You have a bunch of really good editors, and you're just gonna take stock.
Not in this town.
Okay. Let's move further down. We have to talk about pelvis.
About what?
Pelvis.
Pelvis?
I don't know what pelvis is.
I mean, I know that it's like part of the body. I find it very daunting that it's just there on its own.
It's there and it's smack dab in the middle. It's just pelvis.
It's simply pelvis. I really can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
What this is referring to.
Rachel, I think, has it right here. It's pelvis out, done, got scooped. So I think it's sister location and the scooping stuff.
Oh, we're talking about getting scooped.
Oh, so Matt said something like pelvis first, done, got scooped. I guess it does kind of aim for the pelvis first.
Yeah, I guess so, doesn't it?
Huh. You know, the sister location's weird. I don't like it. It's my least favorite FNAF. It just ruined everything.
It's the impact of it is what you're not a fan of?
Yeah.
It's implications?
It's just implications. It's just like, it just got weird, man. It's just, it's just like, hey, do you think you have a good grasp on how things are going? No? Okay, let me slap you across the face and then introduce you to the mark I made on your face. That is an excellent idea. I just Dan, FNAF cynic. You're right. I am the FNAF cynic.
Yes.
Oh, we got to talk about hot cheese.
Hot cheese. This sounds familiar to me.
It's FNAF World. And the reason that I personally know it is because when I was playing FNAF World, which is a game I actually liked, which was surprising to me, hot cheese was my jam.
Really?
Yeah, it was just I can't remember who has it, but it just drops hot cheese on the ground, and the enemies just slowly burn and die in the cheese.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just every now and then Scott just nails it. He hits it out of the park, and hot cheese, definitely one of those moments.
Wow. That's mastermind material.
Right.
For sure.
Got it.
Yes, good.
That's
Excellent.
very good. Okay, then there's Betwixt Y'all, as we talked about earlier.
There's phonies betwixt y'all.
Is there anything on here that you specifically know that might be a little wild?
Okay, so Leon Riskin,
Okay, good, because I'm like, what?
Yeah. He did the music for some of the first FNAF games, and I think came back and did more. I remember Leon Riskin from the FNAF Iceberg episode. It was like the second to last one in the series, but they just threw me in it for funsies.
Okay.
I had no idea. They threw me in on like the 6th level of this iceberg. And I was brand new. It had not ruined my brain yet. So that's like the one thing I remember from that. The fruit fly. The fruit fly is the one that I had to fight. I had to fight a fruit fly real hard on a May, I think it was the May meme review last year. And I, gosh darn near, had a meltdown over this fruit fly that would not leave me be. And then, you know, we were like, yeah, man, that's content. So we went with it. And it sparks this whole, it felt like its own little, like, small universe, like this vast pocket of fruit fly memes. And it was wonderful. So there's that.
That's wonderful.
It was a lot. It was so much. And let's see, TriCaster problems. Because you know, they used to use the TriCaster, and then it caught on fire at some point.
Yeah. And here's the thing is, like, when they had the TriCaster and they were using it, they were like, oh yeah, this is what we use. I'm like, why aren't you just using OBS? Like, it's so much easier.
Whatever happened behind the camera in those days is a mystery to me. And sometimes I hear stories and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm okay with it being a mystery.
It just, it caught fire actually back in 2017 on a stream. Yep, that sounds about right.
Yep. That is consistent with what I have heard.
2017. Oh, that's when I joined.
What?
I joined Team Theorist in 2017. Also, Jazzium, Dan, you also need to explain the hot cheese. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I still read that, but yeah, hot cheese.
Cheese.
No,
Yeah.
Guys, okay. I'm reiterating this for the billionth time that Cybert channel does not condone arson.
Hello? What?
I don't know what's wrong with my chat, but they keep saying arson.
And you know what? They should. I agree.
Look, if I had my own iceberg, at the very top, on his own section, would just be arson. Like, I don't know what to do.
It's centered the same way that Elvis is. Just arson. I love that.
No,
should.
no, Ash.
Arson!
Okay, let's cover the fart wall and then keep going. Do we know what the fart wall is?
And at this point, I am scared to find out.
Okay, we'll ask Matt later. We'll do a follow-up.
Okay. Great.
Let's dive a little deeper in. Someone had something that they wanted us to cover that I saw and then I lost it. Oh, it's fan art wall, but they call it the fart wall. Man,
Oh, okay. Well, that's so much better than anything that my brain was coming up with.
Yeah, but I wish. I wish I knew.
Okay.
FNAF releases during streams. What one was that?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was
Okay.
it was the sixth one actually like dropped on stream.
Oh,
So did we not
that must have
cover?
been spicy.
Did we not cover the drama llama? Is that? I don't see drama
Llama
llama.
on here.
Where is it?
Oh no!
Is it Dram Dram?
Is it Dram Dram? I don't know. I feel like Drama Llama would have to be written out in all of its glory.
Yeah, maybe it's deeper in.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Wasn't that sister location, mate? I can't remember if it was sister location. Was Drama Llama higher up?
See it?
Don't see it.
Oh, no, it is. It is. It's on the 1, 2, 3, 4th level.
Drama Llama! Okay, good. Drama Llama. Oh, because
There he
Matt's
is.
holding the Drama Llama.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the Drama Llama, other than Matt just calls it a Drama Llama.
You know, with the origins of this, I remember hearing the phrase, like, save the drama for the llama. I don't know if it's connected to Drama Llama, but I know I've heard it around the office. I know this for a fact. And I know that I have grown a strong emotional connection to Drama Llama, but
Yeah.
Drama Llama's not told me about their past. And I've always respected that boundary. So, you know, I've just been like quietly waiting for other people to fill me in because I don't want to pry.
I know there's few things where I'm like, I should know this, but Joss.
I care for him so deeply.
Joss says that Cyber Channel doesn't condone arson, yet is constantly bringing up a franchise with pizzerias that go up in flames. Interesting. God.
You know, it's all connected when you think about it.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about unfinished games.
Oh.
Here's the thing: is there are every streamer and content creator has at least 5 to like 50 games they've never finished.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have an obscene amount of games that I've started and have not finished on stream. And it's mostly because, like, it wasn't connecting, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that kind of sucks. And it's just like, it's something where you would want to keep pushing through it, but also at the same time, you also don't want to harm your channel because, like, YouTube will slap you.
Yeah, YouTube sure will. I have so many thoughts and feelings. But I also don't want to like push that NDA barrier too far.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I can and can't say regarding that. So best to go on the side of caution. But you know, it's basically what Dan said. But it does make me little sad guy. When it's like, oh, darn, like this was so fun. Or like, I know there's like a really dedicated group of people who want this, but for one reason or another, we can't pick it up. So, you know, just a moment of silence and respect for the unfinished games of GTLive.
I'm seeing in the chat, of course, plenty of people calling me out because I never finished Spider-Man on stream and I never finished Dead Space on stream. Those just kind of died. I know. But like last time I tried to finish Spider-Man, like 10 people showed up and I was like, I can't do that again.
That's sad.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go watch Dan's Henry Stickmin playthrough later. Do I have that up? I mean, I have. Look, if you haven't watched my Choose Your Own review on Henry Stickmin, it's one of the best things I've ever done. And it took, I think we have like 25 separate videos and 30 endings or something like that. It's iconic. Please go watch it. Give him more views.
Do it. Just do it.
Also, Giraffe Town. Did Matt not finish Giraffe Town?
I don't think he finished Giraffe Town. Again, that was before my time. But especially when I first started, I saw a lot of people asking about Giraffe Town.
Yeah. That was one of those indie ones that gets really, really wacky. I was thinking of doing a video about that developer's games because, man, he has such a unique style and sense of humor that you just can't find anywhere else. So I'm thinking about it. I'm seeing a lot of people telling me that I need to play it. So we'll see. Hey, we could quickly talk about how you were the one that was the cause of banishing Mirror Matt to the Shadowrun.
Yeah, that's on me. Whoops.
Strictly on you.
Yep. It was 100% me and nothing else.
Nothing else. I mean, because I remember, I think that was Jay's first edit, and I was...
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah, and I watched through it to make sure that, like, everything was good, and I was just like, man, I wish we would have made the banishment a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
But the FNAF lore off is a heck of a thing, and seeing you manage to tell the story in, like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think I went under time and just had to feel like, oh gosh, what did I do for this last minute? That was a lot. Yeah.
That was great. It was the AO, you want to kill some kids or something like that?
Yeah, AO, they're, open a pizzeria diner place, and William Afton shows violence, and then, the kids are just dying, and it's like, oh, whoop-de-doo, what do we do? Well, shut it down, don't get press coverage. That whole thing. Fueled by panic and anxiety, and how much I was cramming the night before. I did make that PowerPoint presentation.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh my god.
Yes, I did. Oh, it was so much.
Ash, never change.
Thank you. Thanks, Dan.
Also, quick shout out to Tyler, who showed up for one GTLive, the Dabber Truth, I think.
Yeah, and he killed it.
Yeah, he did. Tyler is such an interesting person. He's great. He's super talented.
Indeed.
Though I had to force him to do corporate fun one of the nights where it's like, Tyler, stop editing. Let's go out and bond.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, where I had to be like,
What
hey
a
man,
time.
you gotta go.
Yeah. Aw. I remember, we went out and did a thing, and then we came back to the office, and Ty was just, grinding. And I was like, my good dude. What? What? It was so late.
Yeah, I know. It was... Did he play D&D with us?
No.
I think he just watched.
I think he watched part of it, yeah.
Yeah. Gabriel, thank you for the $5. Best scene from the Stickman review. I wonder what's inside door gag. It is literally 30 minutes of me opening the closet door to me saying, I wonder what's inside. And then I open the closet door and it's me going, I wonder what's inside. 30 minutes with two random changes somewhere in that video. But man, that was a fun one to put together. It was a lot of Control C and then paste. Do you want to dive deeper? Should we go deeper?
Yeah, let me speed run some of the other stuff in here that I definitely know about.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Deborah, Deb. She's your friendly neighborhood mod on both the Game Theorist subreddit and the official Game Theorist Discord. She's the greatest. And she also does thumbnails for GTLive. So we stan her. She's the greatest, absolute legend. Video chapter names. Historically, that has been me. But it's not as often anymore. I don't know if this person wants to get credited for that, so I'll, leave them anonymous. There's a good bit of people who do the GTLive stuff. But I want to respect their wishes, and I don't know them, so again, caution. But silly little things for the witty banter, whatever's happening during and afterwards. Choking on the mic. I'm pretty sure Matt inhaled the mic puff. And he said, I inhaled the puff and choked on a GTLive. Crazy. Gummy spider, is that the thing that they touched when they were doing that weird, I can't see, but I'm feeling things challenge? I feel like that's what it is. I truly don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. I know Matt doesn't like the spiders. Strong feelings list. This is a me development. The first GTLive I sat in on was Aperture Desk Job, I think, was what it was called.
Oh, yeah.
And he opened it saying that he had strong feelings about watercolors. And I was like, that's the first time I saw a opening in person of a GTLive, and I was like, that's a wild way to start a video. But it just kept happening, so I kept a list of all the things Matt has strong feelings about, and it's, keeps going, keeps growing, and gets more absurd with each episode that I am on. So I've had to put it in a Google Doc as a backup. I have it in my journal. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Can I see that list, because I want to so bad.
Yeah. No, I will send it to you tomorrow. I'll send you the handwritten copy because I feel like that's more authentic.
Oh, I love that. It's great.
Yeah.
Someone said that the gummy spiders from the eat or not eat challenge. I think I remember looking for clips on that one, but yeah, he does launch up and hide behind the curtain.
Yes, that's it. I know the one where they're touching but can't see. There's a lot of that too. Again, GTLive is a haze. Yes, I remember specifically the response to that, but not the premise of what they were doing. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for that correction. Appreciate it. It's coming together in my mind's eye.
Slowly coming together.
That's about all I can say here.
Gamer's Charisma, aka Fake Dan, would like to know your pronouns.
My pronouns?
Your pronouns.
Mine? Whoa, dude. Okay. Well, first of all, thanks, friend. So for me, you could use she, her, or you could use they, them. I truthfully do not care which one you use. I just tell people to refer to me, follow your dreams, achieve your goals, and just thank you for, being respectful of that. But yeah, I see a lot of not arguments, but a lot of back and forth about it in the comments. It's little do they know that everyone is correct. So, it's a whole thing. But thank you so much. I appreciate you asking.
Juicebox, hello, welcome. We're pretty deep in here, and then we're gonna move to the actual game, Theorist one, which I'll have a lot more to say about. But welcome. I also go by new pronouns too. You can either call me King or Duke.
Thank you for the update, Dan. I'll I appreciate you sharing this with me.
Yeah, no, do not. I am the most wonder bread white guy. It's he, him, white, straight male, and I'm like, the group that I'm with is responsible for stupid shit. So I just try to be a little better than that.
You're the best, Dan. You're the GOAT. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I'm doing my best. All right, let's dive a little deeper. because I do think we need to talk about witty banter shortening. Because again,
we certainly do. We certainly do.
Because again, that's on me. And like, oh god, I remember telling PETA, I was like, hey, just so you know, I may have done something terrible. I made witty banter shorter. And they were so upset at me, and I was just like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make the thing more digestible.
Witty banter is such a conundrum. It really, truly is. Because it's like, ugh.
It's great. It's so much fun when you're a part of it, but when you look at the analytics, you're like, wow, people really skip past this a lot.
They sure do. And yet, so many of like the top comments you'll see are like references to the witty banter, and that becomes like the memes on the subreddit and such. And it's just like, what is the truth? What is truth? What is real?
Yeah.
What is good? What?
Look, guys, one day we will figure out how to make witty banter just the content for you. But for now, you have to deal with my terrible decision.
Watch it. Watch the witty banter.
Tell your friends to watch witty banter. It comes back if more people watch the witty banter. So there you go.
Yes, we are. I was going to say witty banter defenders, but there was that whole campaign about shortening it. I'm
like, I mean, going back to being a king, I'm like the king that does something that he thinks is good for his kingdom, but in the end, it was the worst decision. He stands on his balcony. What have I done? And then slowly falls off to his death because he has doomed the kingdom.
There was literally like a 15-minute one not too long ago. You're fine. You're fine. We bounced back.
Good. 15 minutes?
Look. Okay, so you're looking, right? Because I just said it 5 times.
Yep, I'm looking.
I make an effort when I feel it is appropriate and aids the pacing of an episode to do some snips in the banter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, in terms of the flow of the conversation, the lead into the episode, it gets hard when the witty banter is referenced throughout the episode, where it's like, oh, darn it, I can't get rid of that because, why are we talking about like the fuzzy socks you can get at Walgreens? I don't know. Like, it just, it's so, witty banter is a conundrum, but
if we ever
die on this hill.
If we ever manage to convince everyone that we should just do something witty banter for content, I don't think you need to produce it. I think you just sit down and then it just goes.
It just goes, and that's the way it has to be.
Yeah,
that's what it wants. It's what it demands.
Yeah, just like hour and a half of just uncontrolled talking, and everyone will watch
or listen
or
both. Yeah.
Who knows?
Everyone though, like, we're giving you options, so
yeah.
So
I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry. All right.
Well,
and it apparently meant nothing. So.
Hey, we did. There are some GTLives where the witty banter is comically short, like maybe 35 seconds. So we trust your input, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
But I also respect and acknowledge the introspection it took to realize that mistakes might have been made. And it takes a lot of courage to, even like the concept of an apology can be a difficult thing to face and confront, but you did it with such grace and such, such a kind spirit and like an authenticity that we don't see much these days. So I really have to thank you.
Thanks, but I'm pretty sure it was none of those. I'm pretty sure it was me during witty banter on the trombone episode that went, what was I thinking? I believe I called it a drug on that episode.
You said witty banter is one hell of a drug.
I
verbatim.
did. So, you know. Anyway, let's talk about some more of these things.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
The Tale of Cat Pat. I think that was before you joined, I think.
Well before, yeah.
Yeah, well before. I remember seeing, I don't remember if we actually cut that one together, but I do remember seeing that someone made a fan game of Theorist, and they went on adventures, and they didn't include me. So.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I was merely an editor at that point.
Oh, Dan, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's whatever, but, I don't know. I'm always a big fan of when people on the team become personality, especially on YouTube. When the team starts getting more involved with channels, it's just nice to see.
For sure.
I think it just kind of helps with, like, you know, tying more people together and just kind of like going, hey, this is kind of, we all work together forever to make content for you. So welcome to our family. Here's our Theorist family, you know?
Theorist fam, which is growing larger Theorist fam.
Yeah, but it's not out of control yet because who's ready for another Fine Brothers rant?
Me. Yeah.
It's more of, oh, Mathtron. Oh, I'm sorry, Mathtron with another membership. Thank you so much. Where is Matt Pat swearing on the Iceberg?
Oh,
He might not be. It might not be on here. I think he has sworn like I think during jump scares, especially in the beginning. But so Fine Brothers, when I joined the Fine Brothers, there were 7 employees total. And that include the brothers. And then in the course of a year and a half, it went up to 60.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Out of control. Just like out of control expansion to the point where it was just like, it got so big. And then that's why when it started crashing, it was really bad. And you had a lot of former employees like coming out about it, is because it was like this huge expansion. And then they never kind of promoted within.
Ooh.
Not to mention some good old-fashioned systemic racism and sexism. So, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
And it sucked because, like, as, again, the most Wonder Bread of people, I never saw any of it. It was just like... It was okay. I mean, I had my own problems. Don't get me wrong, but like, man, some of my friends did not have it good there. And the best part is they're so much better now.
Is the best part.
Yeah, everyone that left there has moved on to much bigger and better stuff.
Aw, yay!
So
yay!
Yeah. Very good stuff. My friend Alex is a producer at 100 Thieves. He's killing it. Friend Alyssa is not Hype Wife, but my other friend Alyssa. She's doing great with some freelance gigs. And Mark, who's been on my channel a bunch, he's now editing for Markiplier and killing it as well. God, I'm trying to think what else. Like some of everyone just found really good stuff. So yeah, I have not
Incredible.
I haven't seen Alex Wex in a while. That makes me sad. I need to invite him on to the show. Only show on the internet. I will find Alex and we'll do it.
Yes, good.
You would love Alex. He's great.
Ooh, yay!
When you
that's exciting.
The next time, because there will be a time you're out in LA, I'll make sure to do a hangout so you can meet him.
Sweet. Oh, that's exciting.
Okay.
Yay.
So meta.
Yes.
Is that a you thing?
No.
Damn it. Because I could hear you saying so meta because you always do this so true, bestie, and I could just hear it.
So true, so true, bestie. So meta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
I get that. I understand.
yeah. God, the Hello Neighbor stuff. We were all... I felt like we were all banking on it to be big. Like it could fill in. And then when they just started, like, forging their thing to work for us, it tumbled and fell apart. Like, oh my God, terrible.
Oh man, I wasn't sure what to expect when we did a Hello Neighbor beta.
Yeah.
During my GTLive time, and I'm glad that I didn't know what to expect. I'm so glad that I just lived it. I think that was the way it had to be, because there was nothing mentally that could have prepared me for it.
Nothing.
And I think that trying to mentally prepare would have ultimately, like, dampened the experience to some extent.
Yeah. I will say, though, thanks to Hello Neighbor, I know a unnecessary amount of things about cardboard boxes and where their strength comes from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty dandy.
Yeah, because we didn't know. We did, like, one lore thing on it, and then we're like, well, it's still popping off, but they're not giving us anything. I guess we'll just do a science episode of could you stand on the boxes? And
there you go.
And it crushed. It just... Like, I'm like, I am learning so much about boxes, and I'm fascinated. What is wrong with me?
I mean, that's like one of the most fun things about this job. You just learn so much, like, awesome, but so hyper specific information.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my gosh, like, I know all about the founder of Victoria's Secret.
Right.
That was a deep dive that I again, nothing could have prepared me for all I was about to find out. That was bonkers.
Man, and if you dive into, like, I believe there's a documentary on Netflix that breaks it down even more. It's Victoria's Secret's wild. Like,
yeah.
It's such a mess. Like, its inception was such a messed up, like, conception. It's weird.
Yeah. And then, there's stuff like that has a bunch of chaos, but also tragedy. And then there's also, very specific information about cardboard boxes that you just know a lot about now. That's the joy of being a theorist.
Yep. Also, the Obsidian Walker with 4 months of Cybernaut Plus. Thank you so much. Hey, Dan, I hope this stream has been a blast because it seems like an absolute fire idea. Been a fan for a while and glad I can support you in this way. Thank you so much. And anytime I get to hang out with my friend Ash is always a fire time. Did I do it right?
Yeah, I think you did. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dan. Also, there's the whole my name is Ash and that comes from the flame.
It's true.
Arson.
Now, which also makes the phrase rising from the ashes very confusing. So let's not dwell on it. Let's move on.
Yeah. Let's just leave that behind. I agree.
Is there any more in this one, the So Meta Mista Totem? I think Mista Totem is that must have been Until Dawn. But I don't see. I wish more people would animate GTLive like they do. Like Game Grumps and stuff.
Yeah.
I know it's.
That would make me so happy.
I know it's a huge ask because doing animation on YouTube is just messed up, but, like, God, I'd love to see it.
Oh, it would be really, really cool. I've done some searching for it, actually. I was like, it might be a cool thing to I don't know, look into, maybe spread around, that sort of thing. Because I'm always a fan of like hyping up animators and artists.
Yeah.
I recently on GTLive talked about like my past with that. So, hey, if that's a thing that you like doing, I will do my best to push it out there. So, it'd be really, really cool to see. And if it helps fuel your creativity, then that's the most important thing. And I would be super happy to see what you do. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, again, for the 101st time, I do not condone arson. Why are we back on that? Okay. Do we know what the safety pumpkin is?
Safety pumpkin?
No, okay, great.
What? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Wow.
Okay, looking at this bottom tier, do you see any that you specifically know?
At the bottommost tier?
Oh, no, the second from the bottom.
Second from the bottom. Vomit. That's Doki Doki Literature Club. Because all the little anime girlies would say ... or Maddie Patty would say ... a lot.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
They would lean to the side and go, bleh, and they'd just throw up every single time.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So there's that. Mirror Mat Origins, I know about. This actually stemmed from Matt was trying to do some tech stuff solo, and the PIP was stuck on the screen, and he would call it the Mirror Mat. Even when he was full screen, there'd be a little picture-in-picture. It was just like a whole thing. And then, Mirror Mat, the entity, just spawned.
Just kind of popped
and
up.
That's just kind of popped up, and that was the origin of that. But it is kind of cool and a little bit funny to have an understanding of that system and know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And just be like, the creation of a dear friend. So that's super cool.
A lot of people are asking about the sexual, was it topiary? Topiary?
Yeah, I'm also asking about the sexual topiary. I can't.
Okay. I think Scarlet Day has it for us. Is also the same stream with the safety pumpkin called... Oh, they did Dirty Minds?
Oh.
Yeah. That, out of context, that's like, what?
Well, like, out of context, safety pumpkin and sexual topiary, like, those are two very different things.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
The GTLive Tea Club, I remember that was when we tried to just do a podcast type stream. I believe.
Yes.
I think we did an episode and then stopped.
GTLive.
Yeah, GTLive.
GTLive.
I know Sauna Pants. How do I know Sauna Pants? Didn't he just try Sauna Pants?
Oh, the puppy boys? Is that it?
The puppy voice.
Puffy boys. The pants. They were puffy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Zoomer speak.
Good. Great. The Sauna Pants showed his crotch. Neat.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, they were trying
Cool.
made-for-TV products.
Oh.
That's what it was. Okay, because I knew we did an episode like that. What level is Sedge on? Sedge isn't on this because he won't come over to the States to hang out with us.
I wanna meet Sedge. I want to be in his presence.
I want to hang out with Sedge, and I don't know if there ever will be.
No. We just need to get all, like, the entire team together.
Yeah.
Just be like, see, we all exist outside of our little business calls. little webcam.
Our little tiny businesses.
little bitty business call. I think that would be super, super nifty. But alas.
Alas. Let's dive into the bottom so we can at least touch on the other iceberg, because I don't know how far we're gonna get in the other one.
Yeah, and great. I would love to breeze over Jigglypuffs.
Great. Let's do that.
Yeah. So I know vaguely about the lingerie photo shoot because I specifically asked Matt about it on a GTLive. I don't think that these pictures ever saw the light of day. I don't think they did. And the concept haunts me to this very day. Epidemic Sound, we've had stuff with them. I know this.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we use. A lot of YouTubers use Epidemic Sound, but they're also notorious for, like, if your channel's not associated, specifically, like, even if you have a branded channel that is associated with it, and you create a different one, they'll start claiming if they're not associated with it.
Wow.
It's rough. It's rough. I know that Yif is Day Shift at Freddy's. So
yes. It's a combination of two functions, right? I think is it a yawn and a sniff? Is that it?
A yell and a sniff is what they said, but that's definitely not what it is.
No, it is certainly not. Certainly not.
Yeah, I see a lot of people saying thank is greater than Yif, and I agree. I remember seeing the thank, where I think, again, it was Day Shift, where it was just like, one of the characters thanks you, but instead of saying thanks, they just go thank.
I did that unironically for so long. To the point where you saying thank, I'm just like, yeah, man, like, get with the program. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah, thank.
But I like that. Thank. And then you'd respond with, like, welk or got, to be short for got you.
I love that.
It was a fun time, but I was pleased to learn that it was also part of, like, deep GTLive lore.
Yeah.
So,
thank.
Thank. Got.
Can we get some thank in the chat? Specifically,
just a little thank.
Just thank you. No, it ruins it. Just give yourself a thank.
One thank.
Yeah. I don't know any of these other bottom ones, so I'm ready to move on to the other iceberg if you are.
Yeah, I'm so ready.
And I wish I could answer Eagle Man, but I don't know. I don't know Eagle Man. I love seeing all the thank in chat.
Aw, thanks.
Look at all that thank. Welk. I think Paris Allah is that meme on the side. Oh, that. Okay. Let's go to something where I have more answers. And this is the Theorist. It's a work in progress from what I've seen.
Ooh, okay.
Your mom, Dan, you're the best YouTuber I know. Thank.
Thank.
Eagle Man is some weird lawyer commercials. Oh, got it. Got it. Had a quick water break. Let's go. Let's dive in, because this one is definitely going to be quicker, I imagine.
Yes.
Like, it's clear, like, there's nothing for film theory yet. There's food theory. Of course, there's a lot of GTLive stuff, which we already covered. I guess this is just the Ed Krause section. So we'll jump in there. So you have obviously the Pat family.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just all of them right there on there. So great. Then game theory, film theory, food theory. There's no style theory on there. So this must be a little older than I expected. And And of course, you have the lore.
That was good. That was pretty good.
Thank.
Welk.
I don't remember when that started. I just remember that suddenly it was like in every episode where he'd say that, and then we would have to type out L-O-O-O-O-O-O-R-R-R-R-R-E-E-E-E-E-E and have it swipe across the screen. So.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
Scarlet Day, thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next time. So there was just that. That's Just a Theory. Classic. FNAF. Bane of my existence. And then, big F in the chat for Austin, the science of. It sucks because it was algorithm that ended up killing it. Was the big problem. I'm trying to navigate this in a way that I don't break NDA, but I do know a lot of people were saying it was because we were bought. It just wasn't. It just wasn't.
Yeah. It for sure was not.
This is something I can say because I learned this from my good friend Bob Wolf of the Wolf Den. Go subscribe to Bob. I always pitching Bob. But when you have a couple, like I guess it would have been either like 2020 or 2019, the algorithm shifted that if you started doing different shows that were in different categories, you would see worse numbers. So what had happened with Bob's situation with the Wolf Den is they had a gaming video on Tuesday, and then on Thursday was a comic or movie video. And they would do really well with the gaming one, and then the comic and film one would tank it. And so they were stuck in like this ambiguous like thing. Like this, like they couldn't grow because every time they would grow, they would get hit. And so they were just back, like one step forward, two steps back. And that's exactly what happened with Theorist. From my understanding.
Yeah. I can't add a lot here because I don't do a whole lot with like behind the scenes game theory programming and such.
Yeah.
But Austin is a cool guy.
Austin's great.
Yeah.
Actually, oddly enough, this is a weird coincidence. Bob actually worked on the channel that Austin was a part of Shoddycast. Back before he broke off. So it's just a weird, fun connection.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Huh. Fun facts. Wow. Hey, fun
facts.
Full screen. I need to make this a graphic. Hey, fun facts with Dan.
Fun facts with Dan.
I just need like a burning.
I was thinking that sound effect. Yes. Good. Excellent.
I could feel you thinking about it, and that's what made me feel that the audience was as well.
Okay, great. I'm glad that my brainwaves transmitted effectively enough where you felt that resonate with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Drama
Great.
Llama, we'll catch you later. Have a wonderful night. Gabriel Potter, the Iceberg forgot about Game Lab. Game Lab's not on here?
Oh, wow.
Oh. Wow. I'm going to rope back to Game Lab at some point. Diet Coke. So was that a sneeze?
Sorry.
Bless you.
I was trying really hard to hold it.
You do. Hey, do what you got to do. But I remember the first time that I got dinner with Matt. This was before I started working at Game Theory, when he and I were we became friends oddly enough at a Fine Brothers 10 million subscriber party. Like, I saw him and we literally talked the entire night.
Aw.
But the first time that I because I knew that he had his Diet Coke thing, but when I had my first dinner with him, he had so many so quickly. It is insane how fast that man can put down Diet Cokes.
I've started keeping count whenever we go out to eat. Like, I will count in my head how many Diet Cokes he goes through.
My God.
It's fun. You should do it.
Well, hey, we'll just make it content. You guys love content, right?
They love the content.
Mustache Man, hello, finally made it to a stream. Well, glad you can be here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait, Dan, did Matt Patch poach you from the Fine Brothers? No. I had quit the Fine Brothers, and I started working at TGN Squadron, and I realized I wasn't making enough money. So I hit up Matt, and I said, hey, I'm freelance now. And he said, oh, well, then I'll keep you busy. And I've been way too busy ever since. So, that's just a fun factoid. Wow. Rhea! Hello and welcome. Ash, did I lose you?
No, hello?
Hello? Hello? Every now and then I don't know if you're not saying anything or I lose you.
Oh no, what? Ah! Oh gosh, you don't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I was saying hello repeatedly, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. We're doing a thing. Okay, great. Awesome.
Fun.
Cool.
Great.
My blood pressure can go back down now.
Man, we love technology here.
It's really being such a good friend today, for me, personally.
Yeah. So moving on, we got Sans' Nest, which is the classic, wow, everyone got really mad. Which, hot take, I thought it was fine.
Yeah. It was a cool thing to see on the other side. For sure.
Yeah. It just I wasn't working with him at that point. I think we were watching it at the Fine Bros and we were like, oh, that was an interesting theory. And then we saw the backlash. We're like, why?
Yeah, that was like, what was it, 2015, 2016?
I want to say
How old was that?
2016.
Okay.
I can't remember. Well, we have a lot of Iceberg we have to get done in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so let's just keep going.
Yes.
So
We
St.
got
Jude,
it.
ruining your child, fine. I don't know why non-FNAF content is... I mean, I guess every now and then we do non-FNAF content.
Yeah, it happens occasionally.
Yeah. Smartest show in gaming, that was classic. Classic game theory stuff. I don't remember Science Blaster. I don't know if I was around for that one.
I vaguely recognize the name. I don't know much else.
Mark's Perfect Pokemon, can I just say that was a fun episode to work on.
You simply got to know about Mark's Perfect Pokemon.
I thought it was such a just such a freaking neat idea that we did. I wish our second Pokemon. There was one Pokemon that was like, we're close, but not quite. I mean, Kate absolutely crushed the Egyptian cat Pokemon. Just absolutely. Oh no, did we lose Ash again?
No, I'm just contemplating. I'm also nibbling on some bread. So I apologize. I'm trying to be quiet, but also, man, a girl hungers.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I remember the Luigi episode being such, like, when we did it, it was such a problem as soon as we got to the thumbnail. Like, we got tanked.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I didn't even think about what those meetings must have looked like.
All I know is that we like got the thumbnail. And we're like, that's bold. We like it. And then it was like, oh, it's getting flagged. We need to make a new one. Oh, it's still getting flagged. We need to do one. I was just, oh, we'll get there.
It'll happen. Eventually. Maybe. At one point.
Science Blaster is the theme song. Got it. Wow, I should know.
Oh.
I should have known that because I'm the editor, but also it's just Game Theory Intro 2020.mp4. So
gosh, I think Matt even told me that on a GTLive we did not super long ago, where we looked at the old sister shows and the development of certain things about game theory. That's where I knew it from. Okay, things are connecting. But yeah, cool.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about the child unaliving because that's just assumed because we cover all games that have child unaliving.
Yay!
Yeah. Theater background. You can still see some of Matt's performances from way back. It's so funny to watch. We put him in an episode every now and then. It's just like, wow, he's there.
He's there. He sure is.
Yeah. I made it on the list.
Where did you go?
That's me.
It's you, Dan.
It's Dan and Ryder. Ryder's wonderful. I just need to say that. I finally like actually met him and got to talk to him more when I was over in the office.
Oh man, like I have convinced Ryder to join the D&D campaign that I'm currently doing.
Yo, let's go.
And it's been a blast. It's been a blast. So I highly recommend Ryder, Foot of a Ferret, to everyone. Every person simply should be blessed with. Yeah.
Side note. Every now and then, just suggest casually that we should do a game theory D&D episode. I'm just telling everyone to say that because we brought it up in the FNAF talk back, and it was like, maybe we should, I mean,
I think it'd be fun.
I've already DM'd the group once, and it was twice, and it was absolute chaos both times.
Oh yeah, it was. Wow, we developed some interesting characters and more interesting character dynamics.
Yeah,
it was wild.
Yeah, and just so you know, the other group that I do my usual D&D with, they finally arrived at that city where you teleported the building. Yeah,
because I feel like Gunch was the name of my character.
Oh, Gunch, that's right. Gunch just be Gunchin'.
Yeah, it was Gunchin' time. Just played my little instrument while people did the rest of the chaos. I was the distraction. I was shredding it up though.
Yeah,
it was great.
Gunch's two major sins are, Gunchin and being complacent.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Gunch.
Good Gunch. Diving deeper in, you have the Mario as a communist, which was like, I think one of the first within the first 10 videos.
Yeah. That's old school.
Yeah, it's old school. And of course, the iconic best boobs in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
It was a different time. It was a different time.
It sure was.
It sure was.
Oh, I was so young.
Yeah.
So young.
I just need to move that over to the OnlyFans. We'll create an Only Theorists, and the only episode will be up there will be a redone version of just that episode, and then that's it.
Just slight variants.
Just slight variants.
Wow.
You have the quintessential red jacket and gaming's tangential learning experience. Have you ever gone back and watched the trailer for Game Theory?
I'm like the first one
The first one.
with that like square graphic with game and like
Yep.
it gives like more with like that deep
Yeah, and you're just like, ooh, this hurts.
Yeah, it's wild. But also like that's the power of our editors, man. Like y'all have brought it to just a whole new level, and it's wild to watch main channels and be like, oh my gosh, they're doing magic. They're doing magic, and I brought in an Among Us from the Nick Cage movie.
I mean, honestly, like, when you look at it, Sedge was really the big component that pushed it to the style we are today. Like, it's because of Sedge that I went like, I need to get as good as Sedge. He pushed me to be better. He pushed all of our editors to be better because Sedge just does amazing work. And you're like, who are you?
Is he?
He's just.
What's his story?
He just is.
He just is.
Yep.
Common Sedge W.
Common. Link is dead. That's an iconic one. Petscop Theory. I think we got 3 of 4. Like, I don't think I ever worked on. I worked on one, but it was when we went back and revisited it because I think it was right before I jumped in. And then also really quick, just because I'd feel terrible if I didn't mention this because Anime Mixer pointed out was like rip Ronnie, because Ronnie really did. He set everything up. Like the reason we are where we are is because of Ronnie. Like hands down. Like Sedge brought us into this era, but like Ronnie was the one. Like he walked so we could run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deadlock. I kind of wish we could still keep doing Deadlock. It needed to change drastically, but it was fun.
Oh wow, there's a lot on here.
Yeah,
what are companion cubes?
Companion cubes are from Portal, and that was like one of the first videos I think I watched from Matt. Was essentially these companion cubes. The theory was there were people in them.
Oh.
Classic. I don't remember Snake being a stoner, but okay. And then, of course, Mario's mental. Mario's 10 foot tall. Let's just quickly... I'm trying to... we are now at time, so I want to get like the last few things.
Yeah.
Matt eating trees. Always great.
Right.
I always like our food conspiracy episodes. Those were always super fun. And you learn a lot. The dryer steak made me uneasy.
That was my very first day. That was they sent me to this. Yeah, no, that was my first time going to Theorist HQ.
Oh no.
I was sent out to get steak. I came back. They threw a camera in my hands and was like, "Start rolling," and I was like, ah! But it was very fun, very chaotic.
It was a weird episode.
What am I getting into?
The Grubhub lore that got out of hand.
Yeah.
That was Grubhub clearly knew that they could get somewhat free advertisement if they just kept this lore bit up. That's my theory.
A damn theory.
Of course, the Mountain Dew pizza, because that was the first time I voiced it, baby.
Whoop whoop.
Fast food optimization, though, those were like the really early ones that we were like, of course we're gonna do those. And then we get into everything we basically just covered. Copies Markiplier. Do we copy Markiplier? I mean, we do, but
we do, but no. you know, I actually don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say, so I will simply refrain.
Okay, great.
But I know that personally, when I'm thinking about GTLive stuff, do not intend to copy Markiplier. I hope I have not.
No, here's the thing is, like, it's really hard to, like, not copy someone else, especially when it comes to just doing Let's Play gaming content. Like, someone's going to cover something as you're recording that episode.
Yeah. Right.
It's the ecosystem, you know?
It's how it be. But I think Matt's made jokes about us copying Markiplier. So I feel like if that's referring to anything specifically, it would be that. I hope it's not just an accusation.
No,
because that's very bold to put into your iceberg.
That's really bold.
My good friend.
Also, hello, Jerica. How are you?
Hi, Jerica.
She says, can't escape theory even on your channel. Yeah, well, I made this decision, so I'm living through it, baby. And then we get into, I'm assuming Yas slays you.
Oh gosh. Oh, no. Or it was when Matt was going, yes, slay, and he was pretending to like ride a sleigh, and then your Matt just like suffered. That might be it.
Oh, okay, it could be that too.
Or it's just me saying things.
I like how I'm like, as soon as I see something that's like, that looks like slang that I would never use, it must be Ash.
And therefore it must be Ash. I mean, it's not that much of a stretch.
Yeah. It's true.
It's in fair reach.
Okay, good. All right, nice.
Great.
I'll take solace.
Let's go.
And I think that's about it. I think that covers basically everything.
Yeah.
Also,
wow.
We need to make GTLive, like, everyone... It's like we have the 4 quote-unquote main channels, but GTLive is, like, the 5th main channel. It was technically the 4th main channel. 3rd?
It's...
The 3rd main channel.
Well, GTLive was before...
Food
yeah,
Day.
it was 3rd. It was 3rd, yeah.
So, technically, it's supposed to be yellow.
In dreams.
In dreams.
In
I
dreams.
know. Well, hey, everyone. I would like to thank Ash for being here because this has been absolutely delightful.
Oh,
Huge thank. And thank you all for being here. And what I'm trying to do is on Thursdays, I'm trying to bring another creator on to do something kind of either related to what their thing's about. Like we did, like FNAF and I went through the game theory timeline. Ash and I did the Iceberg. And then next week, I believe Right Toast and I have a little special treat for everyone that should be pretty fun.
You and Rye Toast?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he and I have been talking because we're both forever DMs. So.
Oh my gosh. I adore them. They are super cool.
Yeah, so we've just been chatting back and forth about that sort of stuff. So, Rye Toast. I'm hoping that we have them for next week, so it's going to be exciting. At some point in time, I'm trying to, I need to reach out to, and a few the guys from the Batten stuff, because I want to talk to them and get their sort of, like, side of the story of all this Garten of Ban mess. So.
That's awesome. That'll be really cool.
It's going to be weird. It's either going to be a bit of a... it's going to probably be the most journalistic I'll ever be on the channel, I think.
Oh, I'm going to be so here for it. That's going to be great.
I hope I do well. But anyway, thank you everyone for being here. We'll be back on Sunday on Twitch for the only show on the internet with Dapper Mr. Tom.
Oh, that guy?
That guy. You know that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. So it should be good. I'm trying to figure out what topic we're going to do, but it'll probably be gaming related. So be ready for that. Twitch.tv/@Cybert channel. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ash is waving.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
I'm certainly doing that. Just take our word for it.
Yep. But you have to leave.
Please go.
You gotta go. We're hungry.
Please, I'm so tired.
It's so tired and I'm hungry.
I can't get out. Please.
Oh my god!